Friends, at Wonderchef, we believe in coming up with innovative ideas for all your kitchen needs. One such amazing idea is my turbo food processor. This takes care of all your food processing needs, be it slicing, whipping, shredding, kneading dough even, crushing ice, or your basic chopping, and many more operations. This amazing turbo food processor is completely manual in operation. You do not need electricity to run it. Now how amazing is that? But one would think that that would make it extremely difficult to run a turbo food processor. But no, there is a patented technique to this. It has a two-gear system that you can see here. The first gear moves at a slow speed, and then the fourth gear, this moves at 4 times the speed of the first gear. This takes care of all your needs. It comes with many attachments. We have the strong blades for all your chopping and mincing needs. The slicing blade takes care of making thin or thick slices as well as shredding, and we have an attachment for whipping. Friends, I am going to show you the magic of this product which is brought for you for the first time by Wonderchef in India, a patented turbo manual food processor with dual speeds. Friends, you all know that onion is the original tear jerker, but there's no getting away from onion. We need chopped onion for our gravies, our vegetables, anything at all that you need to cook, you need to chop onions. How do we manage this? My turbo food processor makes this arduous task extremely easy. All I do is put the cleaned onion in from here, close the lid, and first, when I am chopping large pieces of onions, use the first gear. See how easy and smooth this movement is. I am hardly having to strain or put a lot of force. This is the amazing power of the first gear of the turbo food processor. Once my onion is coarsely chopped, I can move to the fourth gear. No tears, and we have some amazingly chopped onion here. You can see that there is no water that has been spilt from the onion. The chopping is so amazing and fine. Not only have I not cried, neither has the onion, and I get this amazingly chopped onion. So now I will show you how to chop cabbage. We can use this chopped cabbage to prepare soups or in Chinese cooking for making Manchurian, fried rice, etc. For ease, I will open the lid of my turbo processor and put in all the cabbage. I will first go for the first gear. Once the vegetable has been sufficiently chopped coarsely by the first gear, we can then move to the fourth gear for finer chopping. And here you have amazingly chopped cabbage. See how evenly chopped is my vegetable. This is so difficult to achieve with a knife and so easy with my turbo food processor. One of the key functions of any kitchen is kneading dough. This is an arduous task. Not only arduous, it is unhygienic because we have to use our hands and fingers to knead the dough. Is it possible to do it with my turbo food processor? Let us see. I add some dough to my main jar. We will add a little bit of water from here. As the dough thickens, I move to the first gear. With a little practice, you will get to know just how much water is needed to be added. Watch how the dough is getting kneaded in an extremely hygienic manner. As the flour forms into a large lump, it will leave the sides of the jar. And what do we have here? Look at this amazingly kneaded ball of dough. While my jar is practically clean. So friends, how amazing is that? I can even knead dough so cleanly and hygienically with my turbo food processor. This truly is an amazing gift from my turbo food processor. Dough that has been kneaded so well and so hygienically. I will now demonstrate the slicing operation of the turbo food processor. This is the slicing plate and I need it to make either very thin slices like in wafers or thicker slices like in potato chips. First I insert the slicing plate. Put the lid in place, lock it down firmly. Then I take a potato that I hold with one finger. See how easily it slices the potato. Once I am halfway through, I can use the pusher. You will see that most of the potato is used up and hardly any is wasted. These are my amazingly thin potato wafers. Now I will show you how to make thicker potato slices. Just remove the adjusting plate very carefully and refit the plate for slicing. Once more, hold the potato in place, and once you have reached halfway through, use the pusher cap. You can see that these potato slices are thicker. Thinner potato slices for making wafers and thicker potato slices for making potato chips. Let me show you now how to make amazingly thin slices of cucumber for salad. Aren't your guests going to be extremely impressed when you serve salad made of such finely sliced cucumber? Halfway through, I can put the protective guard and continue to slice the rest of my cucumber. And there is my amazingly thinly sliced cucumber, all ready for salad presentation. Let me now show you how to use the slicing plate to make juliennes. Simply invert the plate and very carefully remove the shredding blade. Now you can see that I have two shredding blades here. If we want very fine juliennes, then we will invert both of them. If we want slightly thicker juliennes, then merely invert one of the shredding plates. Once again, I put the lid firmly in place and I have here a cucumber. See how easily and how with such little power I am able to chop my vegetables so fine or make amazing juliennes. If I use both the slicing blades, then I can get even finer juliennes. Now how about some yummy French fries for your children? Simply put the slicing blade in place. Tightly close the lid. Hold the potato with one finger. Remember always to use the protective shield once the vegetable has been cut halfway through. And here I have some extremely fine French fries ready to be fried for your children. Let me now make some extremely fine aloo lachhas. For that, I need both my shredder blades to be facing the upper side. Once again, let's fix the lid firmly in place and hold the potato first with one finger. You will see that I have wasted no potato. That is just how efficient my turbo food processor is. See how fine are these potato strips with which I can make aloo lachha. And now a treat for the kids, one that they simply loved, a smoothie of ice cream and chocolate. I use the whipping attachment for this. Pour in some ice cream. Fix the lid in place. And whip it up. Let us add some chocolate sauce to this. And here's a yummy chocolate and vanilla smoothie. You can even add fruits to this to make it still healthier. How about now crushing some ice to be used in desserts, drinks, you know, that very favorite of children called slush, or mocktails and cocktails for adults. Like everything else, first use the first gear and then the fourth gear. And here we have some amazing crushed ice with my turbo food processor. Ouch, that's cold.